We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And he'll take this to about the 28. Jabril Peppers up from his safety spot to bring him down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And how about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, set.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Let's go.
On second down, it's May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Myers now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. He's found his receiver, Buche. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. Second down and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
From out of the gun, here's May. He'll check this down to the running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Let's go.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and That's a big turn of events here in this one.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jawan Beckley. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick six earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
They'll go play action with May. The second down throw is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
19 tight. 19 tight. Take go.
On third and long, here's May. Quick hitting slant there. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment.
Ready up.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Quick throw here is complete.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Go.
They run on the jet sweep, and the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll be out of bounds, but gives them some breathing room. Up to the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try from Myers. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Patriots, nothing. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, May. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for the Patriots.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. May to the air once more. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
Here's Walker. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
Shotgun run now with Walker. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this.
Okay,
3rd and goal.
let's go now. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Seahawks. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Set.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Set up. Hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
May to throw on 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Hold the ready.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Set. Ready, ready.
Here's May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Trap 60. Hut, hut.
Here's May to throw it on first down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He is in. Touchdown, New England. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty, because it ended up in a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
He'll get this complete to Walker. A pickup there of 13. First down, Seattle.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now, timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. 2nd and 7. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 6.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Patriots 7.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Tag. Buffalo 18.
On 1st and 10, here's May. To the right side here, pass is caught. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
41-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's May. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Check. Ready.
Now a give on the ground, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. To throw is May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18. Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And the Patriots are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, New England.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Ready? Low, low. Check smash, check smash. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. And up.
To throw on 1st down is May. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Walker. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Panther 60, Panther 70. Go.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Go.
At the 19-yard line.
Set.
Big hole to the 30. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll look deep here for Diggs. And the Seahawks will have great field position right around midfield.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
That is caught! And they will finally get him out of bounds. It is a big hitter to close out the third quarter.
Patriots 14.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they...
And he will score again. Touchdown, Seattle. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw now, May. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He'll try and get there on the ground. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down. The motion man here is Bourne.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
May now on 1st and 10. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On 2nd down, it's May. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
79 Bronco.
3rd and short. And here is May. Airing one out for Bourne. And he's in. Hendrick Bourne. Touchdown, New England. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Patriots 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll take a shot downfield, looking for Cup. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Throwing on 1st and 10 is, and that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone, and that is a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they're walking off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give to Walker, running right. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Let's go now.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Seattle.
Back to throw. Going up top. That's caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seahawks. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
The kick is good. Next to score, Seahawks 44, Patriots 20. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Come on. Set. Ready.
Operating from the shotgun. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Hawk 70. Ready.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
May to throw on 2nd down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They get the victory here away from home to run their early